Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. Hope you're doing well. If you are offended by foul language or conservative thinking, which is the right thinking, then you're on the wrong channel. That's your warning. So, it's my dog's seatbelt alarm. So, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm heading out to take Mason for a swim. Man, I've been up all night again. This guy's got the worst habit, my dog here, and I would show you, but I got a lot of issues here. I got a new phone, the Galaxy S10, so I don't have this other mount that I use set up. I'm using an old one, but the thing's too big, so it pops out, and if it goes flying, you'll know it. So I can't turn it to show the new people my cool dog, but man, he's like a nocturnal fucking dude. This guy gets up in the wee hours of the morning, man, starting at about 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, rings the bell on the door to go out. I let him out and he just sits there and he starts watching like meteor showers and satellites, and she's enjoying the night. Bring him in, try to go back to sleep. He rings the bell, he goes out, sniffs the grass. He just likes to hang out at night. So once again, I'm tired. But anyways, I want to talk about somebody reminded me. I mean, I've been meaning to do this, and then I was checking some messages, which, you know, I'm terrible at. Somebody sent me a message somewhere and said, hey, you know, you need to talk about Tommy Robinson. And I've been meaning to do it, but I kind of held off because of a number of reasons. Let me just say this to you. If you don't know who Tommy Robinson is, and he's a guy from the United Kingdom, I never know. Do we call it the United Kingdom, the UK, Britain, England? I don't know what to call it, but we'll just call it the United Kingdom or the UK. Fucking ignorant Americans, man. We don't know anything outside of our own country because all the shit we need is right here. So I know you Europeans hate us. They're like, yeah, you little fuckers don't know anything about the world. It's like, because our world is here. We're egotistical cockbiters and we just fucking have everything right here. That ought to piss off a few people. But, not you, Mason. I'm talking to my English friends. I'm trying to get them all stirred up. I'm cranky. Why should they be in a good mood? So, if you don't know who this guy is, you really need to watch a different video than mine. Because I know who he is, but I am far from an expert on what got him to where he is now, which is in prison. And, you know, I had seen him a number of times. I wasn't a big follower, only because I was too busy with the South African thing. But I can tell you that when he went to jail the other day, I think it was July 4th or something, he got sentenced, and you know, he went back to jail because he's already done some time. But if you had to sum it up in a not so clear nutshell for those that have no idea who I'm talking about, it goes something like this. This guy, Tommy Robinson, not his real name, I can't remember his real name, was extremely vocal about pretty much the Islamification of Europe. But I mean, he was focusing on a lot of the crimes, specifically child rapes and acid being thrown in girls' faces and things that are occurring in the United Kingdom that the Western media keeps quiet about. You know, it's like the same news blackout that goes on about the South African shit. I mean, you know, these countries hide their dirty laundry when it doesn't suit their narrative. You know, so all these liberals like Theresa May and what's that, Angela Merkel or whatever her fucking name is in Germany, you know, they open up, they got this utopian thing where they, you know, come, you're welcome, our country's your country, and then when it falls apart, they don't want anyone to know about it. So they fuck up this, you know, they alter statistics, and you know, it's just a big, you got to dig through the shit to get anywhere even close to the truth. So this guy was doing that, and he was following a case where there were 5 or 6 guys that had gang raped some girls, and the bottom line was the media has had it out for him. They kicked him off Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all this shit. You know, standard procedure, same shit they're doing in this country, same shit they'll do to this channel, and eventually they'll get their payback. Believe me, that'll come. Talking about these fucking communist little fucking social justice warrior fucking millennial run shit like YouTube and Twitter and all these fucking Google and little fucking fiefdoms where they think they can control a country because they own the keys to the fucking media kingdom. That's just gonna turn on them, and I'm gonna giggle my ass off when it does. But in the meantime, we got to deal with it. You know, like I always say, the media and social media platforms are all run by Antifa little fuckers. But anyways, so he goes out there and he's standing outside the court. He films these guys. He didn't break any laws. But the judge, somebody told the judge looks out the window, and they end up, in a nutshell, they end up arresting him, and they charged him with some shit that has nothing to do with anything. Something that had to do with, nice picture of the sunrise, damn it. Something has to do with, like, when a media outlet reports on a criminal case, something that could affect the case or the outcome of the case. And that happens all the time. The BBC does it, other people do it, and they apologize, and that's the end of it. Well, Tommy didn't even do it. He was just showing pictures of these guys. We're totally legal. And bottom line is they don't like him. They hope he gets killed in prison. He's prepared to die in prison. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to, but let's face it, they're sticking him in there. They've got, you know, they move him around. Look, you're going to have to do your homework. Go watch, just go to YouTube. Hey, guess what? You're already on YouTube. And just put in there Tommy Robinson's story or something. There are a lot of good people with good channels that are a lot more awake than I am right now that can tell you the story. And it's very important you do it, not out of morbid curiosity. You do it because this is going to affect every one of us. And we all should be doing something. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I wasn't so wrapped up in the South African Express trying to deal with the South African situation, I would be full in to the Tommy Robinson situation. But you know what? I don't have the stamina and the, you know, I still have a life. I mean, you know, allegedly that I try to live. And I know it sounds fucked up and harsh, but come on, man. You know, if you get in too deep on too many things, you're ineffective. So I got to stick primarily with what's going on in South Africa, and there's some good news on that part. I mean, at least, you know, with some people that managed to get out, and I'm all over the place, I know. Wait a minute, this guy better see my fucking get out of jail free card. Look out, I'm at a guard shack. You see my free card? Thank you. I don't pay for nothing. I got special fucking privileges. Oh, baby. But, don't watch anything about Tommy Robinson and not do anything. You know, I've already done a few things, sent a few emails. There's some people that have put out information on contact. Look, this affects everybody. We, at the very least, need to let our media, and specifically Trump, who I understand has spoken on it, at least that's what I heard. I didn't hear him speak on it, but I was glad to hear it. Maybe somebody brought it up in an interview. But we need to make them know that we're watching, and we expect our leadership to say something about it. Now, of course, the United Kingdom doesn't have freedom of the press, and they can, look, I said this on a comment on one of the Tommy Robinson videos, and I say this all the time on comments on YouTube videos, and I mean this. A society that's not willing to bleed and die for its freedom does not deserve to have freedom. Listen, you British people, or you English people, you better fucking start figuring out what you're going to do to take your country back, because it's been hijacked. Just like ours was under the Obama years. We got a reprieve with Trump. But don't think for a second that Americans think that it's all fucking good to go. You know, we're just one fucking, whatever, AOC Cortez or whatever that fucking whore's name is. We're just one of those away from fucking total destruction in the you know, the United States would be the last fucking fall. Last to fall in the concept of freedom. So, you know, we're all fighting the same battles. We're at just we're at various stages of our destruction. And the UK, you're deep into it. South Africa, I hate to say it, you're just about gone. I'm being nice when I say that. You know, Canada's being run by some cockbiting son of a bitch. Australia's fucked up. They just don't know it. They think that because things look good that they're okay. They don't realize how fucking quickly a Hitler can pop up. So, listen, man. The sun used to never set on the British Empire. They were proud. They were strong. They were well respected. And now they're giving their country away to fucking cocksuckers that want to destroy it. And you're gonna have to do something, man. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna have. You can do. I have ideas that I won't say here, But you need to fucking grab that country by the fucking horns and rip it out of the fucking hands of the enemy and fucking get it back to the way it used to be. Just like South Africa and just like America eventually, you know? Anyways, I'm here, you're there. Go check out Tommy Robinson if you don't know what I'm talking about, and get involved. If you do nothing else today, send a fucking email to, or a tweet or something to President Trump. Tell him that you'd like him to make a statement about an official statement about how fucked up it is that Tommy Robinson is in prison because of a thought, because of his political beliefs, because of his love for his country. That's fucking criminal to all of us, to anybody on this planet. Anyways, I gotta go. Elements Tactical, stay safe. I'm out.